Yo, what's good? Stu here, Stu TV. I cover all things blockchain, metaverse, crypto, NFTs, all that good stuff, all the money making opportunities in the space. But just want to do this quick market crypto overview breakdown, just first terms of the trending market, and we can actually just get straight into it. And also, welcome to the video. Just make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you comment, make sure you share the video, drop a comment, everything if you wish. Definitely appreciate it. Let's actually look into the charts. We're looking on the weekly chart on specifically with BTC and Bitcoin. And I know it looked and it fell at 63,000, in between 60,000 and 5,000 as far as the different support levels came down. But right now, the market is still kind of like in a sentiment where, investors are still optimistic and buying on a certain dip. So just make sure you DCA. And obviously, just depending on how the chart plays out, we can go into like lower support resistance levels or higher support resistance levels, depending on the pattern. But I've heard bullish sentiments. I've heard like, yeah, we're in an uptick as far as just how the patterns look. But definitely just pay attention to that price, just different patterns like in between, just covering Bitcoin. But I want to go over to like this particular article to just do a Bitcoin as far as its latest news words was sub 60K a bear trap. 5 things to know on Bitcoin this week. Bitcoin teases a return of the bull market. The monthly and quarterly close save BTC price from action from major trend loss. Third quarter of 2024 with the pop at the bull aims to regain lost ground on the way to all-time highs. Price strength is tentatively around 60,000 support. You have your monthly charts with the 4% gains over the 24 hours, and Bitcoin has certainly his work to cut out in the bull market with months of consolidation, just following trend lines, and then it's on the face like bull market continuation. So I believe we're still in the bull with the ever-growing sentiment. Just so many people like institutions. Now Bitcoin is kind of getting more mainstream as far as newsworthy about it, whether it's political, whether it's sports, whether it's celebrity, pop culture. So cryptocurrency blockchain is getting its message out there. So I believe like investors are still bullish on that. And then all the legitimacy that you could point to with passings of ETFs. Now you got individual ETFs for different blockchains. So it's a lot just to look forward to. But yeah, let's look into the rest of this article. So just looking into the immediate future, market participants nonetheless remain cautious with much ground left to recover for sentiment to improve. And the co-founder of trading resource material indicator, Bitcoin had a nice rally off the lows, but at the moment it doesn't look like bulls have enough momentum to close above the 21-week moving average. Failure to move above it can mean another retest of lows before Bitcoin can return to all-time high, he wrote on his latest post. And honestly, I would not be shocked if the market before to behave in that pattern or that way, just because you have to go to a few levels down and like uptick just for momentum where they swap like different liquidity zones where they can go within and capture it just as far as maximizing going up and down in price. So just kind of pay attention to the support levels and everything like that, tracking and following Bitcoin. I know I'm following it myself. Just scrolling through this particular article, they talk about the unemployment. Despite containing the July 4th holiday, there's no shortage of events that are apt to trigger the surprise crypto market moves in this coming week. In addition to employment, a sensitive topic for Bitcoin altcoins, 2004 Fed Chairman Jerome Powell was speaking of monetary policy in Portugal on July 2nd. So a lot of things is being a second option, investors, and more attractive options, different things, just changing the ever-growing ecosystem. But just look into this article. I'll definitely just drop the links below. It's a lot of stuff that you can look into. Trend line, just looking at the markets to see even some more people are more advanced than I am and everything like that. But it's just a lot of opportunity with BTC. Let's go on to the next article. Bitcoin price as the jobs data looms. How will BTC react? Bitcoin began the week on a high note, soaring about 63,335 and hitting an intraday peak of 3,697. This is bullish momentum reflected in the overall crypto market. Significant gains in multiple factors. And then also the weakened dollar boosts big Fed rate cuts expectation rise. The US dollar's recent decline fueled by the moderate inflation expectations of the Fed. Interest rates cuts have provided a significant boost for Bitcoin. Key factors: lower inflation, May's personal consumption, price index slowed to a 2.6 lower annual interest rate in March of 2021, and like the Fed cut expectations are betting on interest rates cutting in September. in December, and the dollar is weakening from its recent peak, making Bitcoin more attractive to investors. So yeah, just how jobs and everything, how the sentiment, like Bitcoin is definitely representing a new global system where people can kind of capitalize and be in charge of their own money. And obviously just with a lot of these centralized processes, there's not like a lot of opportunity, especially when the dollar is weakening. So I could imagine that people are paying more attention to Bitcoin is now becoming more legitimate option for people as far as maybe a resource or a path to go to. BTC, because that's the most stable asset in the entire industry. There's, you know, a representation, and obviously there's many other features and things and prices and technologies that you can get in, but always pay attention to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is definitely going to be something safe, and I feel like that's going to be here to stay just by the market sentiment, how much is backed up, and just how much catalyst is leading behind it. But let's look onto our altcoins, and we see, just looking at the market, Bitcoin is currently at 62,000, Ethereum is at 34. You got Tether, you got Binance 500, you got Solana. Solana's been on a pump with the recent ETF news. I actually covered that. XRP, Ton, and Dogecoin round up the top 10. I know you got some others like Cardano coming at 39 cents, but let's actually look on the trending. Let's actually see what's trending on a particular chart. So you see Toshi's actually trending meme token on base. You got Layer Zero, MAGA, Neo, some of these not coins come from the Ton ecosystem, Casper, Celestia, and Pepe. So those are some trending tokens. Some of the tokens, even with the blast, there was like, you know, stuff about the airdrop in terms of like how that airdrop was going to look, and a lot of people was either happy or not upset with just how the things played out. I also have like largest gainers, so let's look at that. So just any coins as far as the largest gainers going up crazy amounts percent. So you have Enzyme, you have OKX coin, Retardo, Land Wolf. So just going over the last 24 hours. So you got Benji, that's another base coin. Nakamotive Games, Pepa, another coin that I've been seeing been trending all over Twitter. Ponke, another one. So it's just different ones that you recognize just from being in the space. And then you can look at some of the losers. Crash on base, I went down. Block, Scrat, wasn't performing well in the last 24 hours. And obviously you can highlight about 30 days, 7 days. So kind of look at the past tokens for the past year, see how they've been performing, tracking the percentages. It's just things to kind of keep up with the overall scheme and the landscape of the markets, and specifically where you want to identify and put your money into. So yeah, that's definitely a sum up for the altcoin. Just make sure you just definitely sign up for CoinGecko. You know, I have it on my phone, just giving notifications, and then start getting you a favorite list where you can start having the coin and start a coin. I can't do it obviously because I'm not signed in, but you can actually star and favorite the coin and start tracking your favorite coins and seeing, all right, these are the coins that I'm paying attention to, these are the coins I got in my portfolio. Then you automatically get notified as far as tracking if it goes up a certain percent or it goes down, and then you can be able to look and see, all right, what news actually caused the price fluctuation, because the price didn't move up and down just for no reason. There has to be some catalyst with some price to it that leads to the price going up, because, you know, investors are saying, oh, okay, there's something new, there's some new innovation, a new utility or form of tech that came out with this particular token or altcoin, and be able to track that through a process. But definitely just sign up with CoinGecko. I want to go on to like some of the next articles, but let's look into Dog with Hat jumped 16% with odds of more price as ETF hype grows. So that's one thing I've definitely been paying attention to, even with Solana, even trading Solana. ETF hype news is more potential, is more rumor to that, and then a lot of these meme coins are just different things, or even celebrities. A lot of these tokens are going to price up, especially if more ETFs get approved. That's going to pump the price of these meme tokens with the overgrowing ecosystem. But let's look into WIF has entered a breakout stage of a failing bar bottom, hype further in the meme coins upside and outlook. The price of Dog with a Solana meme coin project surged 16% in one day, reached $2.34 on July 1st. Outlook and WIF in July remains bullish, fueled by the emergence of a rare bullish reversal technical pattern and increased excitement surrounding the Solana exchange traded fund ETF application in the United States. So that's big as far as individual blockchains getting ETFs, because then that means like tons of liquidity is going to actually pour into the chain. So not actually just with the ETFs, but also with the venture capitalists, the investors, you know, have liquidity flowing all throughout that ecosystem and leading to prices and things just going crazy potentially on the chain. But again, not financial advice. Just seeing like what's possible while putting different catalysts and news together, seeing the result in catalysts catalyst to that news and how that dramatically affects the chains and experience and reference from other chains. Dogwoof had bar bottom pattern hits at 25%. Notably, Dogwoof has been painting a bump and run reversal bar bottom pattern since the beginning of June. Pattern typically consists of 3 distinct phases: the lead in, the phase bump, the run phase, the notable lead-in phase, and the prolonged trend characterized by a series of highs and lows. So they have like the lead-in phase and the bump phase. So it's just kind of like how things are extracting liquidity and then being able to like leverage your way all the way up. So you can see just different coins doing that and just noticeable patterns. Actually, just scroll down with the Solana ETF. News is turning bullish for meme coins with the Dogwoof. 21 shares application for spot ETF in the United States. The rumor and the potential of a Solana ETF may increase institutional investment and broader market adoption of Solana and its associated projects. So just with this news and then with the celebrities, Solana could be a hot ecosystem to go for. It's potentially, if you're looking at and you're interested in that ecosystem, because they have a lot of catalysts and a lot of people doing things like over there. But again, once again, not financial advice. But let's go over to our next article. Zero knowledge, but the tech firm Horizons partners with ApeChain. Zero knowledge technology firm Horizon Labs partnered with ApeChain to the project to integrate ZK verified technology to help reduce proof verification costs, significantly reducing verification costs and supporting complex and transaction heavy games. The ZK Verify, we're making the ApeChain a premier destination for Web3 gaming. Integration makes a significant step forward in delivering efficient and scalable solutions for blockchain developers, users alike. And then like the role of ApeChain is on the Arbitrum chain, simply designed for Web3 gaming. This platform aims to robust, a scalable infrastructure tailored towards gaming applications. One of the most persistent issues in Web3 gaming has been assurance of a smoother user experience while maintaining the benefits of decentralization, such as enhanced security. Now, I do want to cover that. That is a humongous struggle for Web3 gaming. It is the user experience for gamers. I know gamers are very particular, ones that I've talked to in hopes of getting in Web3, specifically with the gaming. If you don't have a proper gaming setup or the fluidity of the game is not smooth for the user, they're so used to that as being on a decentralized process or the enhanced security and transparency, you might not be able to highlight that selling point if the game is not good or not playable. So, you know, that's good to see that addressing like persistent issues. And then also that technology can be applied vice versa to other chains. Using ZK Verify, ApeChains can streamline the transaction process and reduce proof verification costs. The cost of reduction could make up to millions of dollars in annual savings. Will be invested in further Web3 gaming. ZK benefits of Web3 gaming. The integration of ZK with ApeChain has several benefits, says the firm, such as enhanced performance, transaction processing times, leading to a more smoother. So transaction times, like speed, the lagginess of the character, so long as like it's a smooth process, I think that's the biggest thing as far as scalability and speed with these different blockchains and ecosystems. And then not only that, but being able to build on top of them, and then the specific language of which you have to build in. There's so many different variables and factors that even that are beyond as far as my understanding or awareness. But I imagine it could be a complicated process, you know, trying to build on this tech. So just finding different ways of making it, you know, more smoother and just better for the overall experience. I always think that's good. That's definitely an interesting article as far as with ApeChain, but just covering that. And then also, let's look into this. We have Stripe, a leading global payments company, has revealed a strategic collaboration with cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase to incorporate support for USD coin on Base. Its layer 2 network signifies Stripe's notable re-entry into the crypto space and seeks to streamline and broaden global crypto payments. So this is definitely big. Stripe being able to get into a global payment system. You have to think of crypto as a global industry. So not only can you make transactions business with people in your state, your city, or your town, your country, but you can also go globally, and then that can, you know, expand people's business. Not only can I could target people in other parts of the world, but also have a smooth process in how I could do that through a particular platform like Stripe that's also incorporated with Coinbase, and being able to get that USDC amount to where they can transfer that automatically to you, and You don't have to go through a bunch of steps, sending money or transferring from euro or exchanging from this payment, and you can swap that particular token. But let's read the rest of the article. The collaboration between Stripes and Coinbase will introduce several critical features designed to enhance functionality and reach crypto payments. Stripe users in the US will now be able to convert into USDC directly on the platform, and then Stripe will be able to enable its users to send USDC to over 150 countries worldwide using this new payments feature. So yeah, that's big, like I had mentioned before. And then having the Coinbase wallet integration, that on ramp. So pay attention to Base. I know I've been hanging out on Base for a while, being in different projects, and then now that they're having an actual global payments company, people that accept payment with this, now this changes the game in terms of having more of a global reach. So think about how much more people that you could do business with, overseas, or people that you might not have access to in your country. So this changes the game on both sides. Looking into that, going to keep up with this. Let's go on to our next article. So we have Cointelegraph. Ethereum gets harder. Drainers move to ton in Bitcoin. Telegram's ton is rising as the hottest blockchain of the summer, and cryptocurrency drainers are taking notice. The ton blockchain has been a crypto success story of 2024. Ton's prices increased more than 5 times over the past year, and it surged into the top 10. Yeah, I definitely see that. The 900 million users of Telegram messaging platform excites proponents who see Ton as a potential mass adoption play. The eye-watering numbers are a project's dream, but also the oasis for drainers stuck in Ethereum, where the lakes of victims are starting to dry up. Israel security firm Blockade reports that crypto drainers have started migrating to the Open Ton and blockchain initially developed by the Ton messaging app platform. We're seeing a lot of drainers more and more interested in Ton. There's so much value streamed through Ton, and crypto newcomers who have flocked to the platform for games are ideal, unsophisticated target for drainers. To make matters worse, draining activity on Ton is relatively new, and the network's wallets don't yet contain the security tools like older chains. One Ton drainer was seen phishing victims of lower 5,000 USD. The scheme was used as a Ton unique comment feature. Why are wallet drainers? How do they affect Ton? Drainers are scam tools developers sell to help illicit actors steal cryptocurrency. Scammers often hook investors in phishing links that set them up to get their assets stolen. That's why I say don't click on any links, don't respond to any DMs or people that you interact or you have not interacted with on a regular basis or know in the space, because it could be people could take advantage of people. So just covering this particular content. For example, a user posts about a stuck transaction on Coinbase X will often see dozens of replies from fake Coinbase support staff offering to help, leading to a fake website that tricks users into handling control over their wallet. And I can say I dealt with that personally. So yeah, definitely know the game. Similarly, a post about revoking tokens approvals, which is a good idea, being exploited. Just many victims just lost money. Ton is hot. It's a lot of different things. Let's actually look into some positive news. Ton's rising amid an eruption of popularity in Telegram-based games recently pushed the network daily account over Ethereum, exceeding users a second later. Notecoin, a viral Telegram game that rewarded users for tapping their screens, reportedly gained 35 million users. Its spiritual successor, Hamster Combat, claims to have a player base of 150 million cumulative users. Where there are a large number of users and plenty of purpose in crypto, you'll find scammers and thieves. Tons network integration, an app that champions privacy, even more convenient for scammers. The Telegram has been rising ultimately to the dark with the recent cyber criminals. With the social engineering and Tons Telegram, frequently scammers are seen arguing after getting scammed by another. So Ton just has a lot of stuff, one of the hottest games, just apps. They even talk about coming. I've seen talks about like a Ton phone for Solana, being able to pre-order it. So I imagine with like releases and things that could probably release on the platform, buying that phone to see a reaction on Solana might be a particular path. But again, like not found financial advice. And then last but not least, just want to do like some celebrity updates, looking at celebrities in Web3. I know we just look at Iggy Azalea. You just see like different celebrities. Now you see Amber Rose. She just came out with a token. Rich the Kid. So now you kind of seeing a pattern, a theme. Celebrities just coming into like Web3. So let's look at some of the tweets. Did you know that Unreal Engine Mobile access payment is sold to the moon and back? So just like different tweets and gifs, that's what's really going to help put the token and make sure people just keep on talking about it. So just doing different videos. I'm not going to actually just look and see. We're a rowdy bunch. I'm in there now. Come in and chat. But it keeps you to $1 billion is facts. 250 million market cap in Jaylene. What would make you happier right now? So I know last time I checked, the token was at 73 million. I'm not sure where the token's at now. And then also Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo just released a token called Jason. So we can actually just see stuff and see his recent tweets. We'll be using all the drip halls profits to market buy Jason. That is just one of the steps I will do to fuel Jason is long term to make a mark on this particular industry. Let's check it through just some other tweets. DM and let's talk Solana. I live here in Dubois. Let me know how I can help. So definitely just make your presence felt. If you're going to jump different celebrity tokens, go speak to the celebrities. Talk about, if you have a lot of experience in Web3. Ultimately, Web3 is a brand new industry, even for anybody coming in, institutions, anything. So just, if you want to get into it, get as far as network opportunities, meet people in these different, join the calls and like different things like that. Be active and put your money behind. But again, not financial advice. By the way, I see all you guys, NFTs, you've been sending me super dope. Love you too. I'll send a DM now. Let's check out this tweet. I don't think a lot of people realize how early we are to crypto. Everyone here can now win. It's my mission with Jason to continue exposing the world to this industry. Let's see if we can just look and see some of that. So they say I'll buy 1,000 of Jason if you repost this. You have a lot of attention. I think the goal is make sure to be people are guided with the best intentions. Can't get a follow back. I'll fuck with that. Roll to $1 billion. We noticed that you make some sweet music with us. So a lot of people just support to be able to have like entrance and way and support like Celeberity in their way to reaching like whatever level of market cap they want to reach, or just pushing the token in general and getting behind somebody. But that's Jason Derulo. Just checking out different tweets. Who's the biggest names in crypto that live in Dubai? I'll be touching down this week. So being able to invest in celebrity tokens and getting utility access, or just being on calls with them, speaking with them, whatever the utility that people feel that they can get from a particular token, just being able to support their favorite celebrity. Let's look at Amber Rose. Look at some of the tweets. Amber Rose will be on Telegram VC later today, talking about upcoming plans. It's the networking king. I'm in. So then they have some just different things. So Amber Rose is just going to be released on MUVA token. Even with the $, we'll see if we can see like the latest tweets that people are actually tweeting about it. So MUVA is going to 100 million. Right now, last time I checked, it was like at 5 million. Biden got ate the fuck up last night. Trump 2020. MUVA will be. So just got to just be posting and stuff like that. People say I've not seen the token launch yet, but I'm coming from the #1 spot. I'm currently bidding memes. And Jason Derulo, the real Amber Rose, I got Bass and Jason and Morph. So people are buying, and even Waka Flocka, shout outs to Waka Flocka, actually on the space and stuff like that, and even him putting out airdrops and stuff for his holders and stuff. Let's play an actually snippet of this track if you just want to hear, just real quick. And that wraps up today's market overview, guys, as far as just a breakdown of the crypto markets. What's the latest that's going on? What's the latest and greatest going on in the crypto market overview? Just opportunities, catalysts, news, and different things. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you share the video. Stay tuned for the next videos I'm gonna drop, and I'll see you in the next one.